Is your soul feeling a bit like it's running on airplane mode while the world bombards you with nonstop notifications? Do you ever look at your life and think, I need a spiritual life hack, something with a bit more oomph than a motivational cat poster? Well, have I got a century-old, celestially certified action plan for you. Today, we're diving into the message of Fatima, and I know what you might be thinking. Fatima? Isn't that a very serious thing with shepherds and a spinning sun? And yes, it absolutely is. The message itself is profoundly holy, deeply important, and we're going to treat it with the complete reverence it deserves. But the living it out part? In our chaotic, Wi-Fi dependent, did I reply to that email lives? That's where things can get interesting. And frankly, a little bit hilarious. So, let's unpack the divine blueprint for peace and purpose, with a practical guide for gloriously imperfect people like you and me. First up, the big one. Embrace the Daily Rosary. Now, on a deeply serious note, Our Lady specifically asked us to pray the Rosary every day for peace in the world and the conversion of sinners. This is a powerful meditative prayer, a spiritual anchor that connects us to the life of Christ through the eyes of His Mother. It is a channel of immense grace. Okay, daily is a big commitment. It sounds serene, doesn't it? You picture yourself in a sun-drenched garden, birds chirping, beads gliding through your fingers. The reality for most of us is trying to squeeze in a decade while the microwave heats up leftover pasta, or while stuck in traffic, praying the glorious mysteries but thinking about the inglorious mystery of what that check engine light means. Here's the action plan. Don't aim for perfection, aim for connection. Think of the Rosary as your spiritual Wi-Fi. Sometimes the signal is weak. Your mind will wander. You'll be halfway through a Hail Mary and suddenly remember you need to buy milk. That's okay. Just gently bring your focus back. You're not getting graded. Starting with 1 decade a day is a huge win. That's 10 Hail Marys you wouldn't have said otherwise. God isn't looking for a flawless performance. He's looking at your heart that's trying. Next, we are called to offer sacrifices. Theologically, this is a call to unite our small daily sufferings with the great sacrifice of Christ on the cross. It's an act of love, offered in reparation for sins and for the salvation of souls. By making of everything a sacrifice, we transform the mundane into the sacred. Now, the word sacrifice sounds intense. It brings to mind epic, movie montage-worthy struggles. But for most of us, the opportunity to dramatically renounce a kingdom for our faith doesn't come up on a Tuesday. Our sacrifices are a bit more domestic. So, what does this look like? It means offering up the soul-crushing agony of stepping on a Lego. It means sacrificing your desire to leave a savage comment in the replies section. It's offering up the fact that you have to sit through another meeting that could have been an email. It's when you desperately want the last slice of pizza, but you let your roommate have it. You, my friend, are a modern-day ascetic. Start your day with a morning offering. Just a quick, all right, God, you get all of it today. The good, the bad, the traffic, my terrible singing in the car, all of it. It's for you. Then, when life does what it does and you're mildly inconvenienced, instead of sighing, do an internal fist pump and whisper, got one. That's for you, Lord. You're basically a spiritual secret agent, turning annoyances into grace. Third, here comes a specific quest. The 5 First Saturdays devotion. This is a specific request from Our Lady for a special devotion to her Immaculate Heart. It involves, for 5 consecutive First Saturdays, going to confession, receiving Holy Communion, praying 5 decades of the Rosary, and meditating for 15 minutes on the mysteries of the Rosary, all with the intention of making reparation. Alright, this is the spiritual equivalent of a combo move in a video game. It has multiple steps. It requires planning. You're going to need a calendar for this one, folks. This isn't for rookies. The trickiest part for our modern brains? That 15-minute meditation. 15 minutes. With your own thoughts. No phone, no podcast, no distractions. I know, it sounds terrifying. It's you, Mary, and the mysteries of the Rosary. Your mind will likely try to write a grocery list, solve a work problem, and plan your next vacation all at once. The action plan here is to just show up. Sit there. Tell Mary, look, I'm here. My brain is a runaway train, but I'm giving you these 15 minutes. She knows. She's a mom. She gets it. Fourth, the continuous mission. Amend your life and ask pardon. Fatima is a call to ongoing conversion, to turn away from sin and toward God. The sacrament of reconciliation, or confession, is a beautiful gift of healing and mercy, where we are washed clean and given the grace to begin again. Let's be honest, confession can feel like the world's most awkward spiritual dental appointment. You know it's good for you, you know you'll feel better after, but the process of sitting in a quiet room and listing all the ways you've been a bit of a disaster can be humbling. You get in there, your mind goes blank, and you suddenly confess to being not very nice, like a guilty 5-year-old? Priests have heard it all. Seriously. You are not going to shock them. Your sins are not that original. Just go. Write things down beforehand if you have to. Use an app for an examination of conscience. Think of it as taking out the spiritual trash. It frees up so much space in your soul and lets the light in. And the grace you get to fight your battles afterwards is like a divine energy drink. Finally, let's talk about consecration to the Immaculate Heart of Mary. Consecration is a beautiful act of entrusting ourselves completely to our Blessed Mother, placing our lives, our families, and our world into her loving and protective hands, so that she may lead us ever closer to her Son Jesus. What is this in practice? It's basically handing the GPS of your life over to your mom. It's you saying, "Okay, Mary, I have a terrible sense of direction. I keep making wrong turns and ending up in weird parts of the internet. You take the wheel, I'll be in charge of the snacks." Find a prayer of consecration. Say it. Mean it. And then, when life gets chaotic, just renew it with a simple thought. "Mary, I'm yours. Help me out here." It's not a magic spell, but it is an invitation for the Queen of Heaven to become actively involved in the beautiful, messy project that is your life. So there you have it. The Fatima Action Plan. It's a call to be saints in training. It's not about being perfect. It's about praying when you're distracted, offering up your burnt toast, scheduling a chat with a priest, and letting your Heavenly Mother take the driver's seat. It's a holy mission, wrapped in the hilarious, clumsy reality of our human lives. So go forth. Be gloriously, wonderfully, imperfectly holy. God's grace is waiting for you.